Scary video time, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I am streaming. If you're watching this on YouTube, I am streaming. The chat box is broken, but chat, actually, you know what? Yo, chat, say hi YouTube right now. See, there's proof. Say hi YouTube right now, chat. Come on. Become best friends with these guys. Okay, guys, look at this. All right, if you're tuning in from YouTube and have not in the stream. Fettuccine Alfredo, shrimp fettuccine Alfredo with Texas toast. So your boy is eating fat. Your boy's eating good. All right, we're doing the food thing and in the video thing. Okay, it's been very fun lately doing this. So here we go. Let me cue up the first one, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new scary comp. Oh my, we are starting off hot. I can't wait. Let's go. Scary Comp V95 is what it is, okay? Look at that. Scary Comp V95. All right, everyone grab a snack, turn your lights down, vibe out, and let's go. Good luck. Hillbilly, thank you for the bits. Jake, thank you for the bits. Devin, I appreciate the love. JD, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Tyler, of course, thank you. Abadi, thank you for the follow as well. Guys, I love you. Let's go.
In the following video, two friends are goofing off inside an indoor playground at a time when no one else is around.
Okay.
Shot me 3 times. Okay, where'd you go?
It's late at night, and the restaurant where the kids' play area is located isn't being occupied by children. So, with not much else to do, both friends rush over to the restaurant's playground to have some fun. However, it would be during this playful moment that something pretty creepy is caught on camera. The following is what they caught. Take a look.
Dude, it's already scary and nothing's happened yet.
Jesus. Okay, this is my POV. Enjoy. This is where I have to get up to. This is really hard. I feel too big to do this.
Well, yeah, you...
Do you feel us out of breath as I am? Yeah. Wait, where'd you go, left or right? I went left. Which way do I go? I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland. Okay, she went that way. Freaky. Yours is brighter, mine's all dark. Okay. You guys, I can't do this. I feel like I keep bonking my head too.
Why are you doing this? Why? I don't understand.
This is literally for human hamsters. Oh my god, someone bashed in this window. I feel like this is...
Neither friend had realized what was caught until much later, and the one recording this didn't hear anything while taking the video. The only voice heard was her friend's, who was somewhere far off in the jungle gym. The other voice was completely missed, but not by the camera's mic, as apparently a child's voice is captured.
Freaky. Yours is brighter.
Dude, that's crazy.
It isn't clear as to what's being said or whispered, but it sounds like the babbling noise you'd hear from a young child.
What's up, Grizzly?
For this reason,
Thanks for the follow.
viewers
Jake,
think
thank you
that
for the
this might have
bits.
been the ghost of a child who hasn't left the playground.
Okay.
If that's the case, then who knows what else happens at night when no one else is around.
Here's the thing about the audio ones, right, guys? Like, it's the easiest ones to fake, right? Because any audio can be added after. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's my rankings for, like, genuine scary videos and pictures and all that. Okay? Photos. That, also, you guys can make the argument photos can be edited, of course. But unexplained scary pictures are somehow, in my eyes, scarier than videos, okay? It goes scary pictures, videos, only audio clips, no video. That's my ranking for the top 3.
While it isn't exactly certain what was caught, both friends were creeped out by this clip. But unfortunately, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
All right.
Inside an airplane is an employee who's recording a video showing what he does in a typical workday. As part of a cleaning crew, his main job is to clean planes that have just landed. This is something that he often does at night, especially with planes that are big enough to hold the most trash.
Bro.
But one night, he decides to do something different. Rather than leaving the plane that he just cleaned, he stays behind. Usually, a cabin cleaner moves on to clean the next aircraft.
Why?
But seeing that his work was done and that no passengers would board the plane for a while, he stays. Purely for the fun of it, he does this. But this experience was anything but fun, because as he hides in the back of the plane, this happens.
Why would he hide in the back of a plane? Oh, stop, bro.
No. Wait. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. No, I know I'm not dumb enough to lift those shades up because I got my flash on in here. They gonna catch my ass if they see.
All right, bro.
Yes.
Oh my God. Plane seats. Oh my God. Like, what are you doing? Why are you celebrating right now? Like, I don't fucking understand.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. It's mad cold in here. And it's dark.
Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, I know it doesn't look that dark on the camera, but it's dark.
Wow, that's so awesome. Fuck yeah. Dark plane.
Let's go! Let's go! Right, sitting on the back of the plane. And y'all probably think I'm insane. Probably think I'm doing this for fame.
Do not tell me that's it. You better not tell me that was it, dude.
Seemingly throws itself as if unbuckled by a passenger who's eager to get off the plane after personnel finds him inside. All in all, this experience has left him.
All right. Chat, that goes down as top 3 stupidest fucking videos I've ever seen in a Bizarre Bub video.
So rattled that he
That is
continues
top
to share
3, bro.
updates talking about this incident and mentioning how he should have stayed out of this plane. It goes without saying, but this incident has spooked him beyond belief.
Wow. Chat, we all just lost that time of our lives that we'll never get back, huh?
On August 27th of 2024, a store manager watches footage of something that happened earlier while sounding pretty nervous. He immediately ran to his computer to pull up the video and save it, just in case no one believes him. Something happened as he was unpacking boxes, and he knows that he caught it on camera. In fact, many things happen in this footage, but it's what happens towards the end of the video that terrifies him greatly. Ever since then, he's been watching his back, hoping that it doesn't happen again.
Okay.
The following is the store manager's footage. Watch.
Single night. Just putting things away from the box. All right, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit.
They haven't got the first clue on how to use it.
All right, watch.
If you have the doctrine right and you stow it on a shelf in your closet and do not pull that doctrine out.
Boom, you see that?
Okay.
What good does that
I'm gonna
doctrine
get back here for you guys to give you a better view.
when a man hears the
Look at that. And I'm just like tripping, like, what? Okay, but
Okay.
pay attention to this area right here.
All right, thanks.
I can grant that they
Watch.
they could teach justification correctly.
Bro, no way this is it, bro.
They could teach justification correctly. But so what? It's not what I asked you.
What is going on? What is happening?
That's with me.
Oh! Chet. Those late night Target employees are really bored, huh?
No. Hell no. Hell.
Is he about to check, like, the recording that he just saw?
Let me see. Hold on. Where am I? I'm here. Where am I though? Look, there I am, right there. Look, you see that? You see that?
Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, that's weird, bro. What the fuck?
No. Hell no.
As if the store manager wasn't already spooked, this happens. Recorded by the camera pointing at the side entrance of the store.
Okay. Interesting. Yep. What is this? More? What? I'm still eating. I have to pace myself. What is that? What? It's really good.
Just more shrimp.
Oh, yes.
Yes for more shrimp.
Yes. More shrimp, guys.
You don't want it, baby?
You think I'm going to say no to shrimp?
You don't want it?
I do want it.
I just want it to be cold.
Yeah, it's good. It's
I
good.
just want to throw away the shrimp.
All right. Thank you. All right, Chad. So far, a pretty L video. It's okay, though.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Alicia B, who recorded something that's left her pretty spooked. The whole incident took place at around 11 p.m. as Alicia recorded from inside her car. She was picking up her boyfriend from work like she usually does, only this time, something catches her attention, prompting her to film this moment. In the distance is a motel like any other motor lodge. It's a basic motel with not much activity going on, or at least it seems like that. Because as Alicia looks closely, she sees this.
What?
Bro, focus. That's it, right? Ah! What the bro? What the
Wait, what's happening there?
Having no clue as to what she was seeing, Alicia couldn't help but gasp. It was obvious that her eyes weren't playing tricks on her after seeing it more than once. A dark silhouette continuously appears and disappears as if flickering out of existence. This shadow, or whatever this might have been, just flashes momentarily before the video ends. Understandably, Alicia sends this footage in the hopes of getting an answer to her question. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Whether ghost or not, a definitive answer has yet to be given.
Yo, this next one better be good, bro.
On the night of September 26th of 2022, a family is enjoying their evening inside their home when out of nowhere, they find themselves immersed in a very peculiar incident. At approximately 9 p.m., Renee Salcido and her family had stopped what they were doing after being alerted by a noise coming from the front door. They weren't expecting any visitors, so naturally, they were startled. But nevertheless, they were cautious from that moment on, and rightfully so, because apparently, the noise they heard was actually from a set of bells that were dangling on their doorknob. The fact that they went off meant that someone had grabbed the handle. Freaked out, Renee shows the exact moment they're heard on camera.
Bells rattling.
Yeah, I heard the bell.
Did you move the bells at all, Logan?
Huh?
Did you move the bells?
No. I heard the bells ring.
What the fuck?
It's the footage from outside that's left Renee and her family completely shook. The bells can be heard rattling against the door, but strangely, no one is seen grabbing the handle where the bells are placed. It's audible enough to know that something shook the bells.
Chad, have you ever been like alone late at night and you hear knock and someone like knocks on your door, dude? Like the front door. Where it's like maybe it's not just like someone scary. Maybe it could be just a normal person. Shut up, I live alone. Dude, imagine you're just like, imagine you live alone, right? And you're trying to fall asleep. And you just finally get to that time where you're like falling asleep, like you're zoning out. And then you hear just a on your front door. Or you hear a little chat, you hear a little on your fucking window. Oh, imagine the window taps. Oh.
But the question is, what exactly shook them? Or better said, what had gripped the doorknob? Only after realizing where the bells went off does this video get creepier, as the family believes something had tried to get inside. And it seems that whatever it was really wanted to get in. But the bells, according to viewers, had successfully done their job. There's a reason why some people hang bells on their doorknob, and it's not because they add style, but rather help in warding off negative energy. They're known as witch bells, and Renee's family is glad to have bought them. But of course, whether or not this had anything to do with what occurred is up to you to decide. So then, had something come by to visit the family, or could something else explain what occurred?
Okay, not bad. I mean, here we go.
Now the following video was suggested by Jose H, who writes that this video was captured by a man inside a building that was next to a fire. The man recording this had already called the fire department to put out the flames. So, as he waits, he records this video. But he wasn't just filming to get the fire on camera, but rather to record something else. At first, he didn't notice it, but after taking a closer look, he sees it. This is what he saw.
Yo! What the fuck?
The figure of a person is seen standing at the window. They stand completely still while seemingly facing the outside, as if watching the man recording this. Despite there being a fire in this building, the person remains unfazed, assuming that it's a person though. Given the context of this footage, it seems likely to viewers that this was something else.
That one's weird.
Whether ghost or not, its lack of movement until the very end is unsettling enough. So then, the question is begged, just who or what was inside this building? On a random Tuesday night, a young child happily plays inside their crib, even though it's well past their bedtime.
Not the baby!
As minutes pass, they continue to stay awake before all of a sudden standing up and looking straight ahead. It isn't clear as to what it is that they're seeing, but after watching what happens only seconds later, it becomes clear that something truly strange was going on. As the mother of the child is in the kitchen, this is captured.
Okay.
You don't have to listen closely to hear that a voice was caught on camera. It appears that the boy had heard it too, but unlike him, one can immediately tell that something isn't right with this voice. According to the mother, it sounds anything but human. Although it's yet to be known what this was, there's no denying that the voice is unsettling, and it's even more so when listening closely to what it's saying. It isn't
You know what that sounded like? That sounded like mom sneezing in the kitchen. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
clear, but it kind of sounds like it's saying, "Let me in." If that's so, then the bedroom door opening on its own becomes a whole lot creepier. Like most videos, not much info is given on this one, But with or without it, the video by itself suffices. What was captured is terrifying on its own.
Okay. Last one.
In this last video, a man living in a small cottage suddenly starts recording after hearing noises coming from his attic. He's been gathering evidence of these odd sounds that are often heard at night. From noises like thumps and creaks, he's been hearing all sorts of things, all of which emanate from his attic. Initially, he thought the noises were just part of the house, given that it's old. But one night, as he checks the space like he always does, this happens.
Okay. See, chat, the attic ones are kind of scary, right? Tyler with a gifted sub. I love you, brother. Dude, no way. Oh, that is very ballsy. And I respect it. Not gonna lie, I'd be really creeped out. And Get down!
Out of nowhere, a piece of furniture flips on its own, scaring the living daylights out of him. Understandably, the man drops everything, including his phone, and runs for it. Clearly, he was freaked out by whatever just happened. To this day, he stays at a friend's, where both he and his friend continue talking about this incident.
To this day, the phone is still in the attic.
They both agree that something haunts the attic, if not the whole house. But thankfully, it was all caught on camera. So then, just what exactly had been inside the attic? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Okay, Yo, Bizarre Bub, I love you, brother. I love you. I love you, but this was top 3 worst videos you've ever made. I love you, but this was top 3 worst. All right, shit show. It's okay though. We all have our shitty ones. We all do. I love you though. Shitty one though, but I love you. All right, Chad, next one. Here we go. Chilling scares, K. We're hitting the boys up tonight. We're hitting the boys up. Chilling scares. 6 most disturbing Wikipedia articles. This literally just came. No, it didn't come. This was just uploaded literally like 4 hours ago. Okay, here we go.
Devil's footprints. According to a Wikipedia article I found, back in 1855 in East and South Devon, England, a weird incident took place that left witnesses pretty confused and disturbed. As the story goes, in February of that year, there was a very heavy snowstorm, and the next morning there were more than 30 reports from different locations in England of a seemingly endless single-file trail of hoof-like prints in the snow. Witnesses of the incident allegedly claimed the prints covered over 100 miles of terrain, which, according to Wikipedia, left a lot of people pretty puzzled as to what had caused them. Strangely, the article also mentions that the hoofprints appeared on rooftops, haystacks, and other obstacles that you normally wouldn't expect animals to climb on. As you can imagine, it didn't take long for people to start coming up with wild theories to explain the hoofprints, with many of them claiming...
I mean, I get, yo, these are furry cows, bro. Are they supposed to be in the snow like this? Like, is this what they're meant for? I mean, they got the fur in the natural coat.
They belong to the devil. I guess because some of the people thought the prints looked like goat prints.
What is that shit?
Now, obviously there are much more rational theories to explain why these prints could have appeared overnight in so many locations at the same time.
Okay.
And the only reason the Wikipedia article is titled Devil's Footprints in the first place is only because that's the name of the urban legend. And you gotta consider that this theory was probably made up by a bunch of very bored townspeople back in the...
Wait, you guys are saying Krampus. What is Krampus? What do you mean Krampus? Why did multiple people say that? Evil Santa? Bro, are you for real? Yeah, bro. Who the fuck is Krampus? opposite of Santa. Is that not Jack Frost? Is that not the Grinch? Bro, you can't have Christmas villains. That doesn't make sense. What do you...
1800s. The article actually mentions that there's very little evidence that the incident even happened in the first place, which in itself is pretty strange. According to Wikipedia, there was some sort of article published back in 1950 where the authors asked anyone with information about the mysterious hoofprints to come forward. And even though the article was published almost 100 years after the alleged incident, Wikipedia says it led to a bunch of papers written by an Englishman back in the 1850s being discovered.
Damn.
Those papers included letters to friends where the man apparently mentioned the hoofprints multiple times. Interestingly, in one of the letters, the man admitted that he made up the story about the prints belonging to a bunch of kangaroos that had supposedly escaped from a rich guy's collection of...
Okay, you lost me. You lost me. I'm trying to focus on what you're saying, buddy. But I don't know what you're saying anymore.
wild animals to keep the people from thinking the prints actually belonged to the devil. Aside from the made-up superstition that the prints had been left by the devil, there are a couple of more logical theories that surfaced in the months following the supposed incident. According to a local guy named Major Carter, the prints hadn't been caused by any animal, but by a balloon that had actually been released from a nearby dockyard with the shackles still attached to the ropes, which would explain why they appeared in single file. Still, skeptics have pointed out how incredibly unlikely it would be for a balloon to travel so far without being stopped by obstacles like trees or houses. Other sources who have researched the incident in depth have clarified that it would have been impossible for the tracks to span anything close to 100 miles, and that this part of the story was probably just made up or greatly exaggerated.
Are those the actual
According to
tracks?
Wikipedia, the other widely accepted theory for the hoofprints is that it could have just been badgers that, for whatever reason, decided to go hunting that evening, as this is the animal that would leave the most similar prints to the ones that people reported seeing.
Oh my god, possum!
But even though there's a bunch of reasonable explanations, the fact remains that there isn't any conclusive evidence to prove where these hoofprints came from, and this is probably just one of those niche historical events that's going to remain a mystery forever.
Whoa.
lmez faces. lmez is a tiny little village and municipality with less than 3,000 inhabitants in Cordoba, Spain. It's not really known for anything too extraordinary, except for this one occurrence documented on Wikipedia that talks about something pretty strange that happened there back in the 70s. According to the article, on August 23, 1971, a lmez resident named Maria Camara claimed that a human face with a creepy expression had appeared out of nowhere on her concrete kitchen floor.
What?
As per Maria's own testimony, as soon as she saw the face, she was so disturbed, and knowing that she wasn't going to be able to unsee it, she called her husband Juan and their son Miguel, after which they destroyed the face with a pickaxe and laid down new concrete. As the story goes, after the new concrete was placed, a new face appeared on the floor just a few days later. The Wikipedia article mentions that at this point, Maria and her family reported the incident to the mayor of lmez, who ordered the concrete to be carefully removed to be studied. Doing more research on the story, I found that after they removed the second slab of concrete, a bunch of seriously disturbing faces allegedly started appearing all over the house, and pretty soon Maria's house was being advertised to tourists from all over Spain as the House of the Faces. According to Wikipedia, less than 9 months later, hundreds of tourists from all over the country were traveling to lmez to catch a glimpse of the faces. And apparently the buzz didn't stop there. For the next 3 decades, Maria and her family continued to allege that disturbing faces were appearing all over their house, sometimes in just a matter of seconds and right in front of their eyes.
That's very
As you can probably guess, because of the amount of attention the house was getting, the authorities decided to carry out some investigations to determine whether Maria and her family were making it all up.
Bro, imagine just like walking in your bedroom and above your bed on your wall, there's just a face. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Hell no, bro.
Whether something else was actually taking place at the house. This is where the story starts to get a little strange. Even though several tests were carried out to determine whether or not the faces had been painted on the concrete by hand, the results of a lot of the tests contradicted each other. And to this day, it's still unknown whether or not the faces were painted by Maria and her family. The case even drew the attention of a bunch of paranormal investigators, and a few of them claimed that while they were conducting experiments on the house, they supposedly started hearing voices when there was nobody else in the house, and they allegedly even saw new faces pop out of nowhere on the concrete while they were there.
Fucked up.
But as it often happens, the authorities accused the investigators of carrying out their experiments without the proper controls and documentation, which took pretty much all the credibility out of what they said they found at the house. To this day, nobody really knows where the faces came from, but the most widely accepted theory is that Maria and her family made the whole thing up pretty convincingly and capitalized on the media frenzy for financial gain.
Bro.
To the skeptics, the media is just as much to blame as Maria for publishing so many.
These are really the OG clout chasers. They just wanted clout, Chet. They lied about this whole thing?
Sensationalist pieces on the house, which made it incredibly difficult for the authorities to carry out the proper tests and get credible results. List of unexplained sounds.
What?
The content in the Wikipedia article named List of Unexplained Sounds is just as strange as the title suggests.
Oh, shit.
The article is pretty much a list of sounds that have been picked up in remote locations all over the world by the most state-of-the-art hydrophones known to man. For those that don't know, a hydrophone is just an underwater device that detects and records ocean sounds from all directions.
No, this is gonna give me anxiety, bro. Nope, this actually might give me anxiety.
As mentioned in the introduction of the article, the sound files had to be sped up to 16 times the original speed, and their frequency was also raised to make them audible. What's so interesting about these sounds is that nobody knows what's causing them, which is kind of disturbing considering they're all coming from remote locations like the bottom of the ocean and far beneath the Earth's surface.
Dude.
For example, one of the unidentified sounds is called upsweep, and it was picked up by the U.S. Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration using its Pacific Ocean Hydrophone Array. As the article mentions, the sound was first discovered when the Pacific Marine Environmental Laboratory began recording with their hydrophone array.
Okay, cool. Play the sound, though.
Somewhere in the ocean between New Zealand and South America.
Just rip the Band-Aid off.
If you listen to the sound, which I'll play here in a second, you'll realize why it's called upsweep, as it comes across as a series of sound waves that go from low to high frequency. The Wikipedia article mentions that the sound appears to come and go depending on the season of the year, with the volume reaching its peak in spring and autumn. This is what it sounds like.
Chat. Should we go to this Wikipedia page after this? Oh, shit. All right, we'll do it.
As of today, scientists have no idea what this is or where the sound even comes from, though a few have suggested that upsweep might be caused by underwater volcanic activity. Interestingly, the volume of upsweep has been steadily declining since it was first recorded in 1991, another crazy thing scientists can't explain. This sound and some of the other sounds in the article themselves are honestly nothing out of the ordinary, but the fact that not even the top researchers in the field have a single clue as to what's causing them is a little disturbing when you really think about it.
That's kind of scary. Do you not like the ocean? Nope.
The Anguished Man.
I hate it.
There's a Wikipedia article out there titled The Anguished Man, which tells the story of a visually disturbing painting of the same name that's owned by a man from Cumbria, England named Sean Robinson. According to the article, Sean claims the painting fell into the ownership of his grandmother at some point in the distant past, and when she passed away, she allegedly gave it to him. However, as the Wikipedia article explains, the owner insists that this is no ordinary painting, as his grandmother supposedly told him that the artist had mixed his own blood with the paint to make the artwork before taking his life. The story is kind of vague, and I couldn't really find any more information on who the supposed artist was or when the Anguished Man was even painted, which makes the whole thing pretty hard to believe. I did some more research and found other sources where Sean claims his grandmother hid the painting in her attic for over 25 years. As the story goes, before giving it to Sean, she mentioned that she had supposedly experienced paranormal activity at her house, with the dark figure of a man suddenly appearing at random times of the night, accompanied by the sounds of screaming, moaning, and crying. The Wikipedia article also links to Sean's YouTube named The Anguished Man, in which he explains that after inheriting the painting, he and his family allegedly also started experiencing paranormal activity at their house, with the supposed dark figure appearing to them as well in the middle of the night. Sean claims that before inheriting the painting, he was a total skeptic. But after bringing it home, he allegedly started hearing crying noises that got louder and louder every night until eventually he could no longer deny the supposed paranormal activity taking place at his house. Over the years, the painting has caught the attention of several so-called paranormal investigators.
All right, chat.
Sean's YouTube
How much would I have to pay you to put this painting in your house to hang it up? How much would I have to pay you? Like, honestly. $20 says the good Kush. Also, Kush with 100 bits. What's up, guys? Today's a great day. It's my birthday. Happy 19 years to me. Hey, happy birthday, brother. And you got to get this stuff from Tyler. Tyler, I love you. Thank you for taking care of everybody, man. Thank you. Happy birthday, brother. Billions of dollars. Nothing I wanted. Dude, okay, wait. A merch hoodie?
channel where he documents the supposed evil activity has since grown to 20,000 subscribers. In 2017, an independent filmmaker was even planning on making a movie on it and had bought the rights from Sean, but from what I could find, it was either never released or it just wasn't very popular. Overall, I see a lot of red flags that make it pretty clear that the story behind the Anguished Man is fake. For starters, the videos on Sean's YouTube channel where he uploads allegedly real footage of the paranormal activity at his house are all very clearly fabricated.
What the fuck?
Also, the story behind the painting itself is just so vague and far-fetched that I find it hard to believe it even has a grain of truth to it. I'm more inclined to agree with all the people who have accused Sean of making the artwork with regular paint himself and using the grandmother's story as a cop-out so he wouldn't have to provide more details about the alleged artist.
That is haunted.
Overall, the Anguished Man definitely makes for a good scary story, but I find no real reason to think that this is anything other than a creative hoax designed to get attention and maybe a couple of bucks out of a made-up story.
I feel like if you say it's made up, you're gonna get haunted, so.
On October 7th, 1849, Edgar Allan Poe died in Baltimore under pretty mysterious circumstances.
No, wait, yo, Chad, this is the guy that cut the ear off. Oh my God, Edgar Allan Poe, bro.
According to a Wikipedia article, starting sometime in the 1930s, every morning on the anniversary of Poe's birthday, a man dressed in black carrying a silver-tipped cane with his face almost fully covered by a scarf or hood would somehow sneak into the...
Excuse me? There were rollerblades back then?
A silver-tipped cane with his face almost fully covered by a scarf...
Nah. This is a psych ward patient. Okay? She escaped, and this is her mobility. 100%. I mean, we're talking about Abe Lincoln time. Because look at that top hat, bro. You ain't see that anymore, ever.
Her hood would somehow sneak into the Westminster Hall and Burying Ground in Baltimore and find his way to Poe's grave. The article mentions the man would then pour himself a glass of Motel cognac and raise a toast in Poe's honor, after which he would arrange 3 red roses on the gravestone next to his unfinished bottle of cognac and leave.
Okay.
Interestingly, the Poe toaster, as he became to be known in Baltimore, never sought publicity and would always sneak into the burying ground unnoticed. Every year after his first appearance, a crowd of onlookers would start to gather on the morning of Poe's birthday to try to catch a glimpse of the man, but he was rarely seen or photographed.
Shit.
In fact, the only photograph I found of him is from a Life magazine July 1990 article called Once Upon a Midnight Dreary,
Edward
written by
Allan
Gary
Poe,
Smith.
dude, that's...
The photograph was captured by Bill Ballenberg, and it shows the Poe toaster hunched over the gravestone paying his respects to Edgar Allan Poe. Interestingly, the Poe toaster would sometimes also leave cryptic notes on the gravestone during his visits.
Wait, what?
For example, in 1993, he left a note saying that the torch would soon be passed, and another one that said, "Edgar, I haven't forgotten you."
What?
As it happened, the Poe toaster was reported to have passed away in 1998 because he was no longer seen visiting the grave. But after which, the article mentions the tradition of visiting the grave and toasting in Poe's honor was passed on to one of his sons. Unfortunately, it looks like whoever inherited the tradition didn't take it half as seriously as his father, as the post-1998 Poe toaster would often leave notes commenting on sports teams and politics, which his father had never done.
What is
At
going
some point
on?
between 2005 and 2008, he left a note that was apparently so disappointing that the curator of the Poe House and Museum didn't even show it to the public to protect the original Poe toaster's honor and legacy.
What?
A man whose identity is still unknown to this day. But because this was such a big tradition in Baltimore for 70 years, in 2015 the city organized a competition to select a new Poe toaster to turn the tradition into...
What is this? What the fuck is going on? The Poe toaster?
Mystery of Celtic Wood.
Okay.
There's an article on Wikipedia that talks about the mystery of Celtic Wood, a strange incident that took place back in October 1917. According to the article, during the Battle of Poel Capelle in West Flanders in World War I, the 10th Battalion of the 1st Australian Division decided to capture Passchendaele Ridge to collapse the German 4th Army. The plan was to raid Celtic Wood, blow up the German dugouts, and then immediately retreat back to safety. Unfortunately, things didn't go exactly as planned, leading to one of the biggest wartime mysteries in history. The article mentions that a little after 5 a.m. on October 9, 7 officers and 78 men of the 10th Battalion began their raid on Celtic Wood, and that's the last time many of them were ever seen.
Okay.
Whatever happened in those woods depends on who you ask, but the general consensus is that the attack was a complete failure. According to the British and Australian wartime newspapers,
oh, hell nah, bro. Damn, that's fucked up. All right, what was that one called? Hold on.
Called Upsweep, and it was picked on the surface, which is times named List of Unexplained Sounds. All right, chat, we're doing some research. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, chat, we found it. Oh, my God. Okay, look it. And I put dark mode on. Let me get a W for KingWoolz, W chat, good guy. Wow. Dark mode's on and everything. Okay. Is this the one we listened to? Holy shit. Pretty loud. Oh, fuck that. Okay. Whistle. The sound dubbed the whistle was recorded in the Eastern Pacific Astronomy's hydrophone deployed. Okay. Similar to volcanic. I don't hear a whistle. I guess there's like a low rumbling whistle in there. Okay, formerly a bloop. Bloop is a name given. Underwater sound detected by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Okay. It was from the South Pacific Ocean. All right, let's hear it. Bloop. Whoa. Okay. Julia. It was loud enough to be heard over the entire equatorial Pacific Ocean autonomous hydrophone array. With a duration about 2 minutes, 43 seconds. Oh, shit. Okay, that one's kind of scary. That one's kind of creepy sounding, huh? Hold on. What the fuck? Dude, I feel like if it was a whale, they would know it was a whale, bro. You know? Slow down. Sound recorded in the Pacific Ocean again. The source of the sound was most likely a large iceberg as it became grounded. Slow down. Oh, God. Train?
The train is a name given to the sound. It was in the Pacific Ocean again, bro. Fuck the Pacific Ocean. I ain't ever going in there. The sound rises to the quasi steady frequency. The origin of the sound is most likely generated by a very large iceberg grounded. Bro, what's up with the icebergs? Do icebergs have things in it? Okay. That one made me that one creeped me out a little bit. That one was fucked up in its own way, dude. Yo. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Yo, you guys ever hear like you guys ever see the like videos of, hold on. Like what a black hole sounds like audio. Hold on. Dude. Look at this shit, bro. Listen to this. My favorite rabbit hole. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sound of a black hole recorded by NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory. Dude, that is awful, bro. What does this account post? All right. I'm getting scared. I'm scared. I'm scared, chat. I don't know. But there's no sound in space. That's what's so weird, bro. Is like sound can't travel through space, which is, my brain can't even comprehend that. What do you mean there's no sound in space? Like, dude, my brain, there's a lot of this shit my brain can't comprehend, you know? Space is so fucking crazy. A supernova explosion. What? Like, what, dude? Like, how do we have videos of Jupiter? Genuinely. Like, how is that even fucking possible? Like, is this real? Space is not real. Do you guys believe in everything that space is made up to be? You guys believe in all that, or do you think it's some crazy hoax? I don't know, man. I mean, I believe it. Like, bro, this is crazy. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? An hourglass nebula. Like, what the fuck is that? You know? Oh my god, Chad, we could do a whole ass space stream. I'm not even kidding. I mean, it's a crazy rabbit hole, bro. Crazy rabbit hole. Oh, this is art. Okay, that's not real. Do we actually have any real pictures of a black hole or no? Are there real pictures of black holes? Like real ones that were... I need to look. I need to look. Real picture of black hole. And I swear to God, if an asshole pops up... Oh my God, wait. Okay. Is this really... This is all we got? Man, this is on NASA, bro. This is all we got? How we turn this into this? They took one recently. Where is it? Somebody send it to me, bro. Space engine. How do we know it looks like this, though? You know? Like, how? It's so crazy. They're so far away? No, they're not. I'm kidding. No, dude, they're so close. But you can't see black holes? I mean, I don't know. Like, how is this real? Like, how do I open image? Like, bro, how is this real? There's no way. Like, what is that? The thought of a black hole is so scary. Yeah, so everything else gets sucked in plus light, right? Everything is assumptions in astronomy, especially stuff like that. I can't even type out how to explain this shit, Isaac. We'll have to, Isaac, we'll have to get you in a call at some point. Not today or anything, but because my brain won't be able to handle that. But I mean, dude, if we get down this rabbit hole again at some point, which we definitely will. This has to be the recent picture you guys are talking about of a black hole, bro. Fuzzy first photo of black hole gets a sharp makeover. What? It's located at the heart of the Messier 87 galaxy, which is 53 million light years. What? How far is that? Hey, you're telling me we made a camera that took a picture of something that's 53 million light years away? Like, bro, no way. I'm sorry, chat. You know what? Space is fake. I just don't. There is no way. Look up James Webb Telescope. Dude, there's no way we took a fucking picture of something this far away. Dude, bro, you gotta think. How? Bro, we don't even know how to travel 1 light year. How are we taking a picture of 53 million light years? Like, that's so, like, come on. Do you guys understand how fucking big of a number that is? It's millions and millions and millions and billions. Look up the Milky Way. Okay, what did he say? Look it up. What did he say? James Webb Telescope.
Hello you guys, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, for today's video, if it was not already obvious, okay, we are playing Roblox.
Guys, you don't watch James? Wait, Chet, you don't watch James Charles? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, on Google? Oh my god. What, this fucking thing? This? That's what takes the pictures of outer space. Okay, oh my god! Chat. Maybe of like Jupiter and shit. Not a black hole that's 53 million light years away. Get the fuck out of here. No way. No way. That is not possible. God. Fucking bitch ass space, man. Stupid ass. What is this? Like what? Like what is this, chat? The fuck is going on? What is this? Like what? No way, bro. Isaac knows his shit. Does Isaac work for NASA? How do you guys know all this? How do you guys know this and I don't? 53 million light years is crazy as fuck, though. Scientific notation, no cap. That's what I'm saying, bro. Get Isaac on a call so your pea brain can understand. That was rude, first of all. Second of all, we have another video to watch, okay? And third of all, I have a fucking game to finish. All right, so we'll get back on this space topic. We'll get back on the space topic, bro. I want to watch mind-bending space videos while high as fuck. That sounds like a good time. Okay, chat, you guys been hounding me for fucking weeks now, okay? It seems like. Nick Crowley, ladies and gentlemen. Smart Schoolboy 9, an internet rabbit hole. Okay, speaking of holes, talking about a bunch of black holes. Here we go. We got a rabbit hole. You guys have been hounding me to watch this, seriously, like every day. Not even kidding. So we're doing it. Okay, Nick Crowley, amazing videos, always, and I expect nothing but amazement today. Here we go.
Creepy accounts pretending to be kids. I came across a reel randomly, and it's led me down this weird rabbit hole of people using AI or dressing up pretending to go to school. They all seem to have high heels, check images in them. Is this an age play thing or something more sinister?
What?
Literally anything helps as I keep trying to look for answers. This post was made to the subreddit r/Instagram by the user numerouscut792 on April 15th, 2024. It featured screenshots of 3 bizarre-looking Instagram pages they had encountered earlier that day, with OP expressing concern that something truly disturbing was happening with these users.
Okay.
And those in the thread agreed.
Okay, now
What the actual fuck? Found all of them and blocked them all. Truthsticks11 is seriously creepy to me. I've been trying to find more about them, but can hardly find anything. Very weird account to say the least. The 3 accounts apparently belong to 3 different children. However, when combing through their posts, the content seems to imply something much more bizarre was afoot. Something truly disturbing. This post would be the start of a story that would eventually be picked up and shared all across the online world, becoming one of the more notorious internet mysteries in recent memory, as these accounts revealed an unending rabbit hole that is still being traversed to this very day, in an ongoing investigation into one of the most depraved oddities ever found on Instagram. This is the emerging story of Smart Schoolboy 9.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, God.
4. I hope you like these photos.
An internet rabbit hole.
Really good.
God, these videos are so well edited. It's just crazy.
We'll return after these messages.
Before we get too far down this rabbit hole, I want to first thank today's sponsor, AG1.
Okay, Nick, get your bag, dude. I respect it. Truthsticks11. Here we go.
Beautiful boy, an account looked after by me, a degree-educated mother choosing to stay anonymous. This was the bio of the first account pictured in the Reddit post,
Lesbian
an account
zombie,
named
thank you for the follow.
Truthsticks11, which was said to be operated by a 12-year-old boy and his mother. Back in October of 2021, the duo would make their very first post, kicking things off on a somewhat concerning note, though not for their own page, but instead another account on the platform.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
The video was created and posted by the mother for the sole purpose of warning others of a specific user who had been posing as a child online when in actuality he was a grown man who did this in order to get close to and exploit other children across the platform. It's the grim reality of this online world, as predators will do just about anything to get closer to children, and it's a reality often unrealized or even ignored by parents, which makes it almost refreshing that this mother was out here trying to raise awareness. These posts would become the crux of the account early on. They would call out this user and their many accounts again and again.
Whoa. LOL, beware. The pervy man pretending to be... Oh, Jesus, dude.
Early on.
Yeah, trigger warning if you guys don't know him by now. Okay, I'm sure you guys don't know. The man pretending to be a boy has since changed his profile photo, but he follows many boys from his other fake account.
They would call out this user and their many accounts again and again, eventually going more in depth about what this person would actually do, claiming that they had a strange perversion to dressing up as a young schoolboy. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. This theme of calling out online predators would remain consistent throughout the years on Truth Sticks 11. However, after some time, the mother behind the account began to use the page for its initially intended purpose, to share photos of her son. The photos began reasonably normal, and would show this young boy studying at school, accepting awards from their principal, and even school presentations in which their son had attended, with the captions often boasting about how intelligent the young boy was. Though over time, the photos began to grow stranger. They looked off, almost as if they were AI generated. And on top of this, they began to appear heavily edited in an almost inexplicable manner, with deep red lipstick often being added, which was enunciated by his face being turned pure white.
Alright, dude.
This unsettling trend would continue from here, as with each passing post, the photos grew less authentic and more surreal. Until they became straight up disturbed, even sickening. These bizarre edits spilled over past just the images too, as the posts began to appear as disjointed collages, often showcasing multiple grotesque images and paragraphs.
Yo, chat. This might be that was very disturbing. I'm kind of creeped out, dude.
About how much this user loved school. And this wasn't the only shift either. At some point, the son behind the account began posting content that allegedly came directly from him, saying things like, "My really cool mom asked me if I'd like to post, and I said, yes please." He even shared supposed videos that he had filmed of himself, which were equally as unconvincing as his photos, and somehow even more chilling. The boy even shows off his singing in one of the clips. Though their voice sounds off. The account was overall anomalous and extremely off-putting. And though this content was visually alarming, another aspect made it even more so concerning, as over time, many of the images began to resemble CP, showcasing these fake AI children in explicit positions, with their faces sometimes even being photoshopped onto scantily dressed adult bodies. One thing is blatantly obvious about the Truth Sticks account: the supposed child behind it is not real. Even in the more passable photos at the very beginning, there's evidence to suggest that these were likely AI as well. And based on the disturbed, borderline illegal content that this page featured, it seemed more than likely that whoever was behind this page was not an innocent mother concerned for the welfare of other children, but instead, a predatory individual themselves. And this wasn't their only account. The second page featured on the Reddit post belonged to a user named GirlChloe12 and bore striking similarities to Truth Sticks. The page was also supposedly run by a child and monitored by their parent. Bizarrely, they also posted frequently about the dangers of online predators, with the wording of these posts and the editing being essentially the exact same as Truth Sticks, just not as over the top.
There's so
These two
much to
accounts even
unpack here.
frequently interacted with each other, thus providing a substantial link on its own. But by far the most compelling link between these pages is one that is easy to miss at a glance, with that being a blatant obsession with high-heeled mini boots. These shoes were mentioned or shown in virtually every single post made by these two users. At playtime, I'm sometimes running around with my really cool heeled footwear I wear with my uniform. After coming home from school, education isn't over for the day once the blue blazer, gray jersey, neat tie, white shirt, tailored close-fit gray trousers, and black heeled mini boots are in the wardrobe. No matter what they discussed, school uniforms and mini...
Bro, who like... Bro, why are people fucking weird, chat? Like, straight up. Oh my god, how are people this weird? I just just be a normal guy or whatever you are. I don't
boots were always a talking point, which adds confirmation to something that is already becoming apparent.
Chat, I hate
this
people.
This is fetish content.
I
Not
hate
too unlike
people,
the bizarre
dude.
accounts in the Pipergate rabbit hole. Fetish content centered around children. And what makes the Chloe account so disturbing is that AI was seemingly not used, and rather the images seem to be of actual children. Despite this disturbing distinction, these two accounts are cut from the same cloth, and all signs point to them being created by the same person.
Okay.
A person who, despite their constant warnings of the dangers of adults pretending to be children online, seems to be doing the exact same thing, as part of some sort of fetish, the extent of which we'll discuss later. But for now, one thing was for certain. These pages were not run by children, or their parents. So, who created them? Well, that brings us to our third and final account shown in that initial post.
Okay. Smart Schoolboy 9. So this
Smart Schoolboy 9 was much the same as the other two accounts.
Okay.
They warned of online predators, obsessed over high-heeled mini boots and school uniforms, and posed as a child despite clearly not being one. But
Okay.
Smart Schoolboy was different in one key aspect. The person behind the account was pretending to be a child, but they were doing so in a much more apparent manner, as they didn't use AI or stolen images of other kids to form their identity, and instead, they used photos of themselves. In the images posted on the account, we see what appears to be a fully grown man, dressed in a schoolboy's uniform. His face is painted pure white and has bright red lipstick, and he is of course wearing high-heeled mini boots. Characteristics that were all utilized across the other accounts, only this time it was done on himself, as he poses as a child pretending to go to school, as well as pretending to go through other life events common for preteens. And the photos aren't even the most disturbing part, as the account consists primarily of videos.
Oh. School. Hey, let me know if you like school as well.
The videos are all incredibly off-putting. Some show him arriving home from school.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. School.
Others show him claiming to be on the bus heading toward school.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't even chat. I can't even say what I want to say, dude. Like, I can't even, I don't know, man. I can't just, you guys know, though.
Yes, I'm on the school bus.
And other videos showing him doing whatever this is.
Oh, why you doing?
With these strange sounds and the process of sticking his tongue out appearing to be part of his fetish.
Yo, this That's gotta be the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's gotta be, yo, that's weirdest shit I've ever seen. That's top 3. That's top 3. For sure, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. What the fuck is that shit, man?
With these strange sounds and the process of sticking his tongue out appearing to be part of his fetish.
Ice cream so good.
As much like the other accounts, his content...
Okay. This guy... Never mind. I'm gonna get banned.
...is overtly sexual, in its own bizarre way. In fact, there's a video of him with his full outfit on, where he shows himself staring into a mirror as he appears to pleasure himself, right out of view of the camera.
Yo, this is mental illness, bro. I don't know what else it is. Like,
as he stares into his own eyes.
For sure, just...
This account is by far the most sickening part of this whole rabbit hole, and also the most important. Interspersed throughout his page are a few examples of what this individual's voice sounds like.
This is quite good.
Which just so happens to be the same voice heard in the very first clip shown on the Truth Sticks account.
A man pretending to be a boy.
Meaning that this full-grown adult man is the one behind this entire rabbit hole. He's the one on these accounts pretending to be a child and their mother, getting some sort of sick satisfaction from whatever this is. And the worst part is, these activities aren't just kept behind closed doors. As we can see on numerous occasions, videos of him walking around outside in a public space, with his full outfit and face paint on.
Lydia, hey, welcome to the stream where, Lydia, can I show you something real quick?
With these strange sounds and the process of sticking...
Yo.
that I can't even...
Yo, okay, bro, I don't want to see this guy anymore. Can we go to the next chapter?
From here.
Please. I can't...
Months after this rabbit hole was introduced to the online world, the story began to be shared all across the internet, most notably on the r/Internet Mysteries subreddit, where the case really took off. There, internet sleuths began uncovering just how vast this web of accounts actually was, as it wasn't just these 3 pages. No, there seemed to be over a dozen, and likely even more that we still haven't found, as he's created his own sort of community.
Bro, what? Bro, what is this? Am I fucked, chat? What the fuck? Dude, I just got an Instagram DM from Smart Schoolboy 9. Bro. Nah, chat, imagine. All right, I need to post a TikTok and an Instagram reel. 1 second. Yo, can you guys imagine if that actually happened, dude? I would end it all in GTA. I'd drive off a fucking cliff in off the highest mountain in Grand Theft Auto. Okay, sorry. I have to be a good content creator, okay? Just give me a second. Bear with me. Y'all are so gullible. Dude, there's no way you guys actually believe that Smart Schoolboy DM me. Okay, hold on. I mean, he could just be looking for people like watching this video and then just terrorizing them. That could be a thing, dude. Okay, let me do this. Sorry. Almost done, chat. I gotta be let me be a good content creator, please. Let me do my thing. Just bear with me. Okay. W. What if that guy's one of the viewers? Yeah, I don't know. Lydia, we're doing a little scary reaction, okay? We're watching 3 scary... We're watching 3 scary videos, and then we're also in the middle of playing a scary game, but I took a break to watch... Are you winning, son? What's up, J-Man? Okay, I'm making sure this video goes up, and then we're good. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go.
His own little world, where across each page he pretends to be a child, with these accounts typically following each other and frequently interacting, seemingly to make these characters appear as though they have real friends. On one of these pages, 12 Stockwell Joanne, he poses as a 14-year-old girl, using more AI images to depict explicit positions of this manufactured child, which I obviously am not going to show here. Though much like his Chloe account, he also shows images of very real young girls. But this isn't the most concerning part of this account, as on numerous occasions, he's shown images of children at a playground, which he may have taken himself.
What?
This fantasy of being a schoolgirl and taking part in these school-centric activities is something carried over throughout multiple of his accounts, with his most common alias being Stephanie, of which he has numerous different accounts featuring that same name.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, I'm Stephanie.
This Stephanie character claims to be a 12-year-old aspiring poet, with accounts all across the internet, many of which showcasing examples of her poetry,
Let me guess,
which
he
carries on
dresses
those
as her
same
next.
distinct
There's
sexual
no
undertones.
fucking way.
I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed rhythms, maximizing miracles, rice with rap, and on the map. My Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward. Good. Stephanie Stansfield, 12. But digging even deeper, her poetry has even seemingly been featured in various articles and even newspapers, showcasing that this rabbit hole extends far past just the online world.
This guy's
this
a fucking
act is
loser,
clearly their
bro.
obsession, and he's been doing this for years.
You're a
with
fucking
the earliest
loser,
examples that I could
dude.
find coming from all the way
Holy
back in 2018. And this Stephanie character seems to be his go-to alias, embodying it in even the literal sense.
No.
As in one of his many pages dedicated to this Stephanie character, he dresses as her, wearing a wig and...
This guy's a fucking weirdo! Yo! Oh my god! What a fucking weirdo! Weirdo! Loser!
a dress, as he pretends to be a 12-year-old girl. Almost immediately after this case began gaining traction, the true magnitude of this rabbit hole was revealed. Across every single account are countless depraved posts and oddities that all could warrant discussion, but by far the most important discoveries were those that didn't actually occur on his own page, and rather the pages of other actual children. Do you like school? I do. It is good.
Dude.
You have some cool shirts, but I have to wear school uniforms to school. It is nice, but casual isn't allowed, and it's quite hot here in the UK, as the month of June suddenly got warmer. These are two examples out of many that show
Little
Smart Schoolboy
kids
9
don't
reaching
talk
out
like
and
that,
attempting to
dude.
befriend young children online.
It's so
In one
fucking-
comment, he even warns a child about other comments from bad people, stating that it happens to most boys in our age group, but stay safe, stay cool, don't be dismayed by creeps. This is our best evidence that these accounts weren't just made for age play. No, he's actually posing as a child in order to make friends with other children. And given his overtly sexual interests and aversion to CP, it's not hard to gather why he was doing this.
That's so weird, bro.
And these examples are only what we found so far. It's possible that there are dozens, or who knows, maybe even hundreds of other comments out there, hidden on unknown children's accounts. This is predatory behavior.
Yeah,
the man
that's
behind
so
Schoolboy
fucked.
9 is a predator. And in case there was still any doubt of whether or not this was a sexual thing, here's what he had to say about being a 13-year-old girl.
Wait, he said no chance I'm saying it out loud. Wait, what did it say? Oh yeah, ain't no way, bro.
Being a 13-year-old girl. But have his tactics actually worked? Well, the frightening thing is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specifically he's looking for. We just know that he's trying to reach kids, as evidenced not only by his comments, but by the fact that he's solely following children on all of these pages. And though it's easy to look at these accounts and know that something is off, for children, it's not that simple, especially when there's pages showcasing photos of actual kids.
Why are we
which
not
brings up another frightening detail.
finding this guy?
Many of
I
the
don't
images he's used of children have not been traced back to their original creator, and some seem to appear for the very first time online publicly on this man's pages, which might mean that he was sent them privately. There's even one image that David posted on his Schoolboy account, which shows another kid that he claimed to be on a playdate with, though it's impossible.
Bro, what kid looks like that? What kid is this guy thinking about, bro? I've never seen a kid in my life look like this. Annoying, tongue fucking flopping out his mouth like, dude, he's like a bulldog. You know those fucking dogs that can't put the tongue in the mouth? Look at this scary big ass child. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like this thing trucking at you through a scary hallway, like a hotel hallway. Like imagine that thing running at you with his lunchbox. Fucking muffins rattling in there and shit.
Able to say if this
the juice box fucking spilling out.
This is real or not. For now, we just don't know for sure. Though given the fact that he's reaching out to children, posting fetish content centered around children, and has even potentially photographed kids in the wild, one thing is for certain, Smart Schoolboy 9 needs to be stopped.
100% get this guy out of here. Unmasked. Oh yeah?
Finding this man and reporting him to law enforcement quickly became the top priority for those investigating the case. And luckily, he left several glaring clues behind that made this process a whole lot easier.
Okay.
On numerous occasions across his many pages, he would post images and videos of specific locations, even showing streets and mentioning very particular areas in his poems, all of which centered around the London area, immediately giving us an idea of where he was located.
Okay.
And that wasn't all. I mentioned how the alias of Stephanie was one that he used more so than any other, but what's interesting is that there was another name used just as often across his accounts, brought up time and time again, though it's a name that he never seemed to call any of his characters. Instead, he simply referred to this person as a stepbrother, or a father, or even a friend from school, despite never actually picturing him, just mentioning his name. David. And sure enough, after connecting a few dots, it would be revealed that this person's actual name was in fact David. David Alter, with the man being 59 years old. At the moment, it doesn't appear that David has any past criminal convictions or documented history of this behavior.
Bro, I thought it was gonna be like... Dude, get this guy off my screen, dude. Oh my... Yo, what is he doing, bro? Yo, I thought he was gonna be like 35 or some shit. He's 59, man. That's double what I thought.
Thanks to the investigation done on Reddit and Discord, he is currently being investigated by local authorities, which will hopefully put an end to his online behavior and shine some more light on who this person actually is. As for the time being, the only other information that we really know about David is that he likes to write poetry and he makes music.
I think I hear a running tram going back in time, not out of time. I think I like a little lemon and lime. Say Marianne, hey Steely Dan, I like the sound of that running tram.
Oh, yo, put this guy in a chair, bro. Put this guy in a chair that might shock him a little bit. I mean, strap this guy down. like this is crazy.
And his name also appears in a random newspaper, where he's discussing the importance of kids wearing school uniforms.
Oh my God!
And that's really all we have at the moment.
Bro, show me a picture.
Though there is one very important aspect that we have yet to talk about in relation to this man, with that being David's mental state. Some believe that David is a mentally unwell individual who potentially doesn't know the extent of what they are doing. Now, even if this is the case, his behavior still needs to be stopped, and he needs to be given proper—
Bro, if I see this motherfucker's tongue one more time, I swear to God.
—help to assure that no one else gets hurt by his actions. But it is important to note that David is far more intelligent than he lets on, as his personal accounts show us that he is fairly well-spoken and articulate. And throughout his problematic content, most of his bad grammar and strange verbiage seems to be his attempts at more authentically trying to replicate a child. But it's impossible to know for sure. But what we do know is that David is extremely manipulative, with his response to the situation and other clues littered across his accounts showing us that he seems to know what he's doing, and he knows that it's wrong.
Response?
Since the exposure of David's accounts, he hasn't silently slithered away like most other predators would. Instead, he's actually responded on more than a few occasions, lashing out to those who have DM'd him, calling them the perverts and predators. He even left a comment on his Joanne account seemingly directed at himself, writing, "You are really sad. And if that's your name, David, be honest with yourself. You're 50, as you said elsewhere. You reply to me, a girl, as if I'm your buddy? No chance ever." This is something David does all the time. It's projection, and it started all the way back at the beginning of this rabbit hole.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be...
Bro, you can hear his tongue falling out of his mouth. You hear that shit? There's like some little there's like moisture in the background.
A boy.
And he continued posting these predator exposés, along with other warnings about predators on the internet across every page he made, each of which being hyper-specific to his own predatory ways and fetishes. The things he accuses others of are blatant projections of his own dark vices. And I can think of two reasons why. Number one, that this makes his account look safer to other parents and children. It gives the appearance that he's not another internet creep because he's actively calling them out. It's a way to build trust in order to befriend and exploit kids. And number two, he knows what he's doing is wrong. And this is his bizarre way of self-reporting, probably to make himself feel better about what he's doing. And it's obvious based on just how accurate these claims against others are to him. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. And these claims are made over and over again, as each time he calls someone out, he's further exposing himself. Which becomes more concerning when you realize that these projections seemingly aren't strictly pedophilic. Within those eerily familiar expose posts he made on Truthsticks11, he mentions how this user not only wanted to exploit children online, but they wanted to kill them as well. As he mentions that this user has a clear interest in cannibalizing kids, and even performing ritualistic sacrifices on them. And based on how accurate all of the other exposures are to himself, I have no reason to believe that this isn't part of his MO as well, as crazy as that may sound. This also seems to coincide with some of the content he's posted that I can't show you, as some of these photos show children edited in contorted positions, including some where he's added what appears to be rope to give the illusion that they're tied up. And what makes this even more disturbing is that on his accounts he's posted numerous photos in the vicinity of schools, on nearby secluded trails, and even some where he discusses what time school starts and ends, saying that he likes to be awake and ready for it. There's even photos that show other children outside from a distance, almost as if David was stalking them. This is highly concerning. Even if we don't know truly how low this man's perversions get, he is still far too close to children, which is perfectly encapsulated by this photo of him on a school playground during the day. And with his disturbing desires, I don't even want to imagine what he's capable of.
Dude.
Which brings us to the final piece of content that I need to talk about. Chasing another boy running in heeled mini boots. This was the text shown on screen during a short video posted onto one of David's many accounts. And in the video, we see the man pointing the camera at himself, showing his full face of white makeup and red lipstick. This video is edited more egregiously than any others I've seen across his page, with multiple explicit images and huge emojis covering the majority of the screen. Though just barely enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he turns the camera around, revealing a young boy.
What?
Who he then proceeds to chase after, giggling all the while. Whether this was an edited video or a real occurrence, we don't currently know. David's doings are a mystery that will take some time to unravel, and my hope is that law enforcement will be able to follow through and help shed some more light on this individual.
Hey man, hey. There's a simple solution to this. Take the guy and put him in a prison cell. No more guy. I mean, like, why does this have to be some big, long, drawn-out thing? You think a guy like this needs to be on the street, bro? Like, seriously. You're gonna look at this big, baby-looking-ass motherfucker and think he's good on the street. Like, I don't...
Law enforcement will be able to follow through and help shed some more light on this individual, and finally put an end to his twisted behavior. But at this point, only one thing is for sure. The story of Smart Schoolboy 9 is far from over.
Dude. Archived and sent to law enforcement who have been investigating this case for the past few weeks. AW, bro. Please do not attempt to contact David, as that might interfere with their investigation. Yo, what the fuck, Chad? Yo, that might be one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. That might be definitely. Chat, let me get a 1 if you think that's one of the weirdest, creepiest things you've ever seen. I feel like I'm not alone in that. I feel like that's just got to be there. Like, so weird. I don't... What does he actually look like? Like, there's just no way, chat. Like, what does he really look like, though? I don't know, man. That's insane. That's insane. Can we watch Kitties and Puppies? Holy God, dude. That was one of the most creepiest, most disturbing things I've ever seen, dude. Ever seen. I don't know how to react to that. I genuinely don't. There's not much I could say, dude. I already said my you guys already know how I feel about it. Need some dog videos? Okay. We'll end it with a dog video, okay? Devin! Oh my God, Chad, I need a goddamn W! Devin dropping 10! I had to mute it, Devin, because the video would be copyright claimed. So I had to mute it for a second. I let you rock for a second there. Let me get some 10 crowns in the chat, man. Let me, puppy cute video. I'm gonna leave you guys on a, I mean, I'm not gonna leave, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna leave you on a good note. Okay, here we go. No, I can't do music like that, please. Why do they all have music like that? Just don't. Here we go, guys. Let's get back to reality and focus on what truly matters, ladies and gentlemen. The dogs of the world. Okay? We can really focus on... Oh, what kind of puppy is that? Oh, that's a beautiful dog. Is that Shiba Inu or something? Oh, oh yes. So cute, bro. Oh, what is that? Oh, you're a little guy. This is great. This is exactly what we needed to kind of turn this stream around. Yo, Melancholy, thank you for the follow. Kelpie, thank you for the follow. Yarvelis, thank you for the follow. Boogie, thank you for the follow. Luke, thank you. Juniors, NJ, thank you guys for the follows. I really, really do appreciate it. Guys, hell yeah. Thank you for being here, man. We do have a horror game that we need to finish, okay? So, let's do it. You guys down? You guys down to finish that? If you're watching on YouTube, I love you, and thank you for hanging out through these long, scary... Dude, we went through a space rabbit hole. Jesus, this is gonna be that's a long one. Enjoy.